What unfinished business is there? What unfinished business? Where is Harris? Shaq proves to us that some men are mad. Okay? Some men are cuckoo up here. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope everyone is doing okay and everybody is doing well. Another day, another Love Island review. A lot to unpick and unpack from that episode. There were very interesting instances, okay? Definitely during that episode. So as I usually and always say, number one, if you haven't yet subscribed, what exactly are you waiting for? Of course, be sure to join the family because I hope you enjoy these daily reviews and you'll want to subscribe and join us. Number two, of course, be sure to follow me on my Instagram and also on my Twitter. And number three, please to get cozy and comfy before I bring out your snacks, and let's get into this review. Let us start off with everyone getting ready for the night and some conversations that actually took place at nighttime as well. We'll start off with Will and Jessie. They were basically speaking to each other about where their head is at. And Jessie was also letting Will know, because as you guys know, Jessie also went on a date with Will yesterday. That, you know, me and Tom, it was cute. Okay, we definitely had a good chat. We also did have quite a good date together. We will speak more about Jessie and Will later on as this episode does go on, but I am very happy that our favorite farmer boy has 100% found someone who is interested in him, because I know a lot of people were speculating that maybe Jessie isn't as interested in Will as we all think she is, and maybe she's trying to, you know, gain sympathy or just gain that vote because Will probably is a very likable character, but she seems to really like him. She still does. And my points still stand. I think I mentioned it yesterday or the day before. Appreciate diversity. You know, appreciate that here. But Aussies in the chat, for me, it doesn't really make sense. And not just any Aussie. Aussies that have actually been on Love Island Australia. Another story for another day. Let's move on to Tanyel and Kai having a conversation. By the way, she looked absolutely stunning. A lot of people have been saying that Tanyel resembles Ekin-Su. I guess I get it-ish. Her and Kai were talking and speaking about their couples in effect, basically like, you know, how are things going with Anna-Mae, how are things going with Ron. Kai was saying that he does like Tanyel more than Anna-Mae. I have already said this, I've been saying this from the jump. I think Kai is very boring. I don't know, it's given lack of self-awareness, because he's like, oh, I just don't feel like there's a spark with Anna-Mae. There's no spark with you, guys, because you are boring. But anyway, that's just me, guys. I don't want to come across as being harsh, but Kai really doesn't give me much. I mean, we're going to speak about him later when he was speaking about, oh, you know, he's never had to do his own bed. He finds it a bit boring, but he is boring, okay? Kai is boring. And Tanyel was also saying that she gets on with Ron, but she doesn't know if there is a spark there between them. Am I shocked that Tanyel and Kai are having this conversation? Not at all. We do know that they do like each other and they have been flirting with one another throughout the episodes as well, but we're going to get into them later. All right, we're going to get into them again. Let's move on to Ron and Lana. They were having a conversation. I'll be honest, I don't really care for Ron and Lana anymore, okay? Correct me if you think I'm wrong for this, but I feel like from yesterday's episode, when they were just literally getting on to Zara and basically trying to humble her for defending herself and standing up for herself, for me, I don't really know. I feel like Ron is a chatty patty anyway. He seems to always be where the gist is. Although it's a shame. I won't lie, it's a big shame, because you guys have seen my reviews prior to today's episode. I liked Ron, all right? I thought he was a good lad, but yeah, he just seems to be in everyone's business, okay? Women's business. And Lana, for me, like I said in one of my other episodes reviews as well, it's like watching paint dry. She really doesn't give us much. The only time I ever hear Lana speak is because she's speaking about Ron. So for that, they can go. Let's move on to Kai and Anna-Mae. So of course, Kai had already spoken to Tanyel about how he thinks and feels about Anna-Mae, and he decided that he was going to break the news to her. He was pretty blunt and pretty straightforward. I didn't feel like, I'm not a bad person, guys. I promise I'm not bad. But when Anna-Mae was crying, I guess I felt for her because she is quite young. She is 20. I definitely think she's the youngest in the villa. But she was saying she feels really out of place, that she doesn't feel like she's going to find her person and all this type of stuff, and it's really hard. But I'm pretty sure she also did say in yesterday's episode, if I believe, that she wanted to break it up. She wanted to break the whole situation up with Kai because she doesn't feel like there's a spark there. So unfortunately, I think Kai actually beat her to it. But yeah, also Anna-Mae, sweet girl, very lovely, but I don't feel like we hear much from her as well. So yeah, that's just that, okay? But I was sad that she was crying. No one deserves to cry over any man, okay? Never cry over a man. Let's move on to the nighttime. Guys, everybody was sleeping. everyone was sleeping except Shaq and Tanya. And the thing about those night cameras is, of course, everyone is literally just in their bed. You know, they're sleeping, they're snoring, some people's hands are up, some people are cuddling. Tanya and Shaq were just kissing, just literally kissing. I actually wrote something down because I saw... I'm even laughing already. I saw a tweet that said Tanya only kisses Shaq at night because nobody can see them. I'm sorry, that is absolutely hilarious because, yeah, why does she only kiss them at night? I don't think we see them kiss on a day-to-day throughout the villa, but that is hilarious. Let's move on, of course, to the morning chat. Every single morning, the girls go for a chat and the guys also go for a chat as well. The girls are speaking, not really much to flag up other than the fact that Jessie said that Will is her number one and she definitely has his eyes on him, which once again, I do think is very cute. I do feel like Will 100% did deserve a chance, and it's nice to know that someone has actually come into the villa and really wants to go visit his farm. You know what I mean? Even though I did say this already before, long distance relationships, aka Australia to the UK, very interesting, but long distance relationships can work. So if they make it work between them, then I'm happy for Will and I'm also happy for Jessie. Tanya was also telling the girls about a football warm-up, aka her and Shaq were just, yeah, a lot was taking place the night before. But we're going to get into them very soon because Shaq proves to us that some men are mad. Okay, some men are cuckoo up here. Let's move on to the boys talking. Not really much to say other than the fact that Will said he wants to play it cool. Kai was also speaking about the update with Tanyel, like, you know, he's really attracted to her and things like that. No surprise there. And of course, Shaq and Tanya. Shaq was just speaking about Tanya, and I believe it was Ron or some other people, if anything, were just saying, you know, I'm really happy for you guys, I'm happy with how things are going, blah 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 blah. So let's move on to Zara and Shaq talking. Okay, they were talking. I didn't know that Shaq and Zara were from, did I say Zanya or Zara? I hope I said Zara. Anyway, I didn't know that they were from the same era. So of course they're talking. At first I thought they were honestly just having a very friendly chat until I saw Zara, I saw Shaq, I saw the giggling, I saw the flirting. I said, okay. So Shaq is also under Zara's radar. They were exploring, not exploring, sorry. Shaq did mention that, you know, he's still open to exploring his options, blah, 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 blah. And what was really awkward was, of course, Tanya came over to give Shaq a warm drink. I don't know if that was intentional because she wanted to hair or break up whatever was going on there, but I do think it was just from a good place because she doesn't expect that after all our kissing at night, after all our conversations, after you grafting like a dog when David was here, there's no way you're going to come and tell me that you want to talk to an ex-babe. But Shaq proves to us once again that some men are actually mad. Of course, he actually goes to speak to Tanya about it, and he'll just be very honest with her, letting her know that, you know what, I think I do want to give Zara a chance. And it was funny because the camera definitely kept zooming in to Tanya, and Tanya was giving the biggest, okay, and the fattest side eye. Yeah, like I said, Shaq has proved that some men are mad. I'm so sorry, because all that grafting, all that crying, when there were competitions and challenges and I was kissing other guys, you're giving a side eye, blah, 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 blah. I've now confessed to you my feelings, and now you want to go and tell me you want to speak to somebody else. Is everybody's suit actually okay? But on the other hand, okay, on the contrary, this is basically an essay review, so just get with me here. Tanya as well was playing games when David was around, so can I blame Shaq? No. But will I blame him? Yes, I shall. Okay. Tanya, of course, ended up speaking to Anna-Mae about it, and yeah, I don't know. Definitely Tanya was 100% rattled, and I don't blame her. I mean, me and you are kissing at night time. Me and you are having fun. We're getting to know each other, and now you want to get to know Zara. It's not giving what you think it is. But it just goes to show once again that some men are scary. Yeah, they very much are. Let's move on to Kai and Tanyel speaking. I don't really have much to say about this. I have already told you guys. I do find Kai extremely boring. We definitely need to see more of his personality. Right now, he's just giving me height and Adam Collard. But the conversation itself was quite dry as well. Kai was essentially just speaking about how he doesn't like doing his bed because he finds it quite boring. Whatever that means. Okay, whatever that means. But yeah, overall, that was that segment and that part of the episode. Now let's move on to Olivia getting a text about a game that the girls and the guys are going to play called Space Launch. I don't really have much to say about this. You guys already know I only like the games that really give us juice. Games like this, I don't really care for them too much, but essentially they had to come out of a spaceship, say a sexy phrase, and then go and see a guy and bring him over, kiss him on a moving spaceship. Nothing major to flag up other than the fact that Anna-Mae kissed Tom, which was a big surprise. Zara was given the biggest and the fattest side eye. I don't blame her, because Anna-Mae and Tom, when did that one even start? Yeah, when did that one even start? I don't know. Lana ended up kissing Ron, Shaq and Tanya, Jessie and Will, Zara and Tom, and then Olivia and Harris. And the guys ended up voting for the sexiest girl as being Zara. It's almost like the guys, all of them have like a secret crush on her, because she is a gorgeous babe, right? But yeah, she is literally in all of their good books, which is very interesting. Let's move on to the nighttime. What do I want to flag up here? Okay, yeah, let's flag up this. Okay, so Olivia walks over to Zara and she's just like, hey, gorgeous girlie, can I have a chat? I'm thinking, okay, I know we're supposed to forgive our enemies and stuff like that, but you were just my enemy 24 hours ago. What is gorgeous girlie? I don't know, guys. I've told you how I feel about Olivia. There's something funny about that one, okay? Very, very, very funny. But I honestly just had to roll my eyes at the screen. I cannot even lie. Olivia comes and just said, yeah, I just wanted to talk to you because I just feel like there is like unfinished business with me and Tom. What unfinished business is there? What unfinished business? Where is Harris? Oh, speaking of Harris, you guys also know that Harris was reportedly, okay, allegedly, he was allegedly removed from the villa for a video that resurfaced of him having a fight with someone in public. I do not condone violence. You probably do already know this, okay? I condone shade, but I don't condone violence. Harris, that whole Harris situation, I don't know. I feel like it's a bit unfair that he had to leave the villa. Everyone has a past at the end of the day. And I know young people do watch Love Island, but at the same time, adults watch it. And it's not a children's show. So even though that video resurfaced, do I feel like Love Island should have taken him out of the villa? I don't think so. But that's just me, okay? That's just me. But yeah, honestly, unfinished business. I don't understand what Olivia was talking about. Zara, of course, was just like, yeah, it's fine, just do your thing. I think Zara done that, number one, because she just cannot be asked for the drama. And I did not blame her as well. But also number two, because she also has her eyes on Shaq. So if you want to go and take Tom off my hands, aka Squarehead, you can go and do that. I'm really mad. But yeah, Olivia is very weird for that. Unfinished business. Go sit down. Let's move on briefly to Kai and Tanyel. They were snuggling and having a kiss. Not much to say. Do I feel like Tanyel was really interested in Kai? No. I feel like if a new guy comes, is older, fit, blah, 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 and is literally going to come, that person is going to sweep Tanyel off her feet, okay? That is just that. Let's move on to Tom and Olivia having a conversation. They were essentially just speaking about where their head are at. I think Tom was just like, oh, like, you know, what about the door? And she was like, you know, the door is open. Whether it's open, closed, jammed, locked, I really do not give any flying monkeys. I want this whole Tom and Olivia storyline to be wrapped up by Friday. Friday, end of day, please. I don't care for Tom or Olivia. If you care for them, let me know, but me? I don't care for them. Let's move on to Will and Jessie. They were, of course, chilling. Will, very happy for him. I just want him to play it just a bit cool, because you guys know, right? They ended up having the kiss, and then oh gosh. First and foremost, if I ever kiss my crush, I don't want to hear people cheering me in the background. Okay, don't cheer me, I'm not 5. Let's not do that. But second of all, Will was just like, on job. But I don't want to throw any Will shade, okay? Because I actually do like Will. I just want him to play it really cool. But I feel like he low-key has fantasies of Jessie, literally like both of them living in a barn, looking after 10 sheep. I don't know. But he seems very infatuated over her. And I'm glad that Jessie's given him a chance. So I will say that. We can briefly move on to the ending. Of course, on the terrace were Shaq, Tanya, Tanyel, and Kai. And of course, Shaq ended up getting a text asking for the islanders to gather around the fire pit immediately. Now, you guys know in yesterday's episode, towards the end, we were given the opportunity to vote for our favorite islanders. And it was basically announced, or essentially announced, shall I say, because I'm trying to stop saying the word basically. Anyway, sorry guys. It was essentially announced that the 3 guys will be announced with the lowest votes and 3 girls, and the person with, not the person with the lowest votes, but one of those 3 would be leaving. But the decision for those people to leave will not be in the hands of the islanders or the hands of the public, but in the hands of our Aussies, Aaron and Jessie, which was a little plot twist here and there. I wonder who Jessie and Aaron are going to pick. But out of the guys, the 3 guys with the lowest votes were Kai, Tom and Harris. Ideally, I guess Harris should be leaving because we already know that he's left the villa, but I don't want Love Island to use that as a pop-out storyline for Harris's departure, if that makes sense. And out of the girls, it was Anna-Mae, which was warranted, but Tanya and Tanyel. What were you people voting for? Who did you people vote for? Can you let me know in the comments, please? Because why are Tanya and Tanyel fighting for a position over Anna-Mae when Olivia and Lana are sitting down on that bench? Why? Thank you very much. I don't know, am I being harsh? I just feel like, I don't feel like Tanya and Tanyel should have been there, but it was down to the public, so I guess people just weren't voting for them. Even I didn't vote for them, actually. I voted for Zara. But yeah, so yeah, as it ended, it said that Jessie and Aaron were going to be the two to make the final decision. So in tomorrow's episode, I am assuming, right, probably within the next 10 to 15 minutes, we will definitely find out the girl and the guy who will be exiting the villa. Overall, was an okay episode. Men are mad. Some, okay? Some men, not all. Some men are mad. What else can I say? Happy for Will. What else can I say? Olivia's weird. I'm sorry. I find her very interesting. I get uneasy when she's on my screen and I don't know why. But yeah, those are my thoughts on tonight's episode. I'd love to know what you guys actually thought of it in the comments section below. But other than that, I want to thank you guys so much for watching. As always, if you have not yet subscribed, what exactly are you waiting for? Be sure to subscribe, guys. Support your girl, okay? I'm trying to make this a living, okay, honey? But yeah, definitely be sure to subscribe and also follow me on my Instagram and also on my Twitter. But other than that, I want to thank you guys so much for watching. Please do take care, stay blessed, and I shall see you tomorrow.